In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to calculate the difference between dates in Excel. First, open Microsoft Excel so you can follow along. You can use a new blank workbook or an existing spreadsheet, as long as you have two date values to work with. For this example, we'll assume your start date is in cell A2 and your end date is in cell B2. Keeping your dates in separate cells makes the formulas easier to read and reuse. Excel can calculate the difference between two dates in a few different ways, depending on what you need. You might want the total number of days, the number of complete months, or a full breakdown in years, months, and days. The method you choose depends on how detailed your result needs to be. If you want to calculate the number of days between two dates, click into the cell where you want the result to appear and enter the formula equals B2 minus A2. In Excel, that looks like equals B2 hyphen A2. Press Enter, and Excel will return the number of days between those two dates. This works because Excel stores dates as serial numbers behind the scenes, so subtracting one date from another gives you the time difference in days. Make sure both cells are actually formatted as dates, otherwise the result may not be what you expect. If you need the number of complete months between the two dates, use the DataDIF function. Enter equals DataDIF open parenthesis A2, B2, quote M, quote, close parenthesis. Then press Enter. This returns the number of full months between the start date and end date. This is especially useful when you're tracking billing cycles, subscriptions, or project durations by month rather than by day. If you want a more detailed result that shows years, months, and days together, use a combined DataDIF formula. Enter equals DataDIF, open parenthesis, A2, B2, quote Y, quote, close parenthesis, ampersand, quote, space years, space, quote, ampersand, DataDIF, open parenthesis, A2, B2, quote, unquote, close parenthesis, ampersand, quote, space, months, space, quote, ampersand, DataDIF, open parenthesis, A2, B2, quote, MD, quote, close parenthesis, ampersand, quote, space, days, quote. Then press Enter. This will display a readable result showing the complete years, remaining months, and remaining days between the two dates. That's how to calculate date differences in Excel using simple formulas. If you're working with timelines, employee records, contracts, or schedules, these formulas can save a lot of time and help you get accurate results quickly.